Hello everyone, Danny here. Today we're going to talk about crypto markets again. Let me share my screen. Just a second. So first we look at the Bitcoin chart. We see there have been some big correction as almost anticipated. Looking at macro, and that's what I recommend to everyone, to not just focus on crypto but also macro, primarily actually macro. That means look at the dollar index, at S&P 500, Nasdaq, and so on and so forth, and maybe some risk stocks, QQQ, in order to anticipate what can happen to the crypto market. This is the daily chart, so we see here a big downtrend since November. Then we had here, actually we have here kind of a head and shoulder, potentially, right? So shoulder, head, either this is the shoulder or this will be the shoulder, I'm not sure yet. We will see if this plays out and if there is a relief, like a pump up or not. Yeah, so at the moment, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. Also, there are a lot of regulations coming up. There's a Fed meeting soon on stable coins and all of that. So, and cryptocurrency, you will see later in the news, there's quite some news around that. So you have to be very mindful, particularly in my opinion, always on the stock market. Okay, so if the stock market has a more downturn because assets are sold off, because rates are increased in order to control inflation, then this sell-off will also include cryptocurrencies potentially. So keep that in mind. Then we have here some news to share. Global financial watchdogs call for urgent action to contain crypto risks. So they see a lot of risk in crypto, obviously with money laundering and all of that stuff. So it's not just FUD, I suppose. You know, they want to control all of that, the banks and so on. Also, FBI forms a new digital currency unit, which also kind of was wondering that they didn't have that yet. So to monitor wallet activities and so on, and any fraudulent transactions. Then some positive news. We have JP Morgan, who talks about the metaverse, but you know, JP Morgan is not really an expert in that, in my opinion. So take that with a grain of salt. Okay, this is just a lot of mumbo jumbo, in my opinion. So yeah, but at least they talk about it. So adoption of the metaverse, we have seen that coming. Also NFTs, like this is a topic. This makes actually a lot of sense. New York Stock Exchange wants the marketplace for NFTs, similarly traded like stocks. In theory, you can also have stocks as NFTs, because NFTs are just non-fungible token. They're essentially digital representation of some real world or some digital asset. So it means you could also have a stock as an NFT, right? So this makes a lot of sense. We have some other funny news. Ukraine passes vote to have Bitcoin legalize. I think to legalize it or as a legal tender. I'm not sure on that. If it's legalized, then okay, but legal tender is a different story, so have to see. But anyway, there are different topics on Ukraine at the moment, so no need to worry too much about that. Yeah, so there is a lot of regulations coming in the space, and of course, at the same time, you see JP Morgan and all those guys coming in, and New York Stock Exchange. This is good for adoption. However, it also maybe means that at some point only institutions or institutional investors can trade crypto, right? So maybe we go towards that, which diminishes a little bit the meaning of crypto having decentralized financial freedom and stuff like that. So yeah, but for those who don't care about the news, just look at the chart. We have to watch macro primarily. Okay, see you soon.